it interesting that Bonnie Blue is being called a witch and a succubus, but the men who sign up for this, they're not called anything, are they? There also doesn't seem to be a male equivalent for a witch or a succubus, because apparently only women can be energy vampires. The double standards are breathtaking, truly. The men and the rationalization I see from them in these comments are a whole nother level delulu. I've tried to make it clear that I blame both Bonnie Blue. I do not see her as a victim. She might be. People have brought up the idea that she might have a mental illness and these men are taking advantage of that. But at the same time, I do see her as a predator. But the men in the comments cannot even accept that the men are predators too. So the men are simultaneously saying, it's her body, let her do what she wants, but then at the same time, she's this evil succubus demon who's apparently stealing the energy of all these men, And what these men are trying to do by saying that Bonnie Blue is a succubus demon and it's also her body, let her do what she wants, is they want to have their cake and eat it too. By having this contradictory mindset, not only do they get to partake in such a thing because it's her body, feminism, let her do what she wants. By the way, this version of feminism 100% is a lie from the patriarchy, but more on that in future videos. But then they get to dehumanize her at the same time by calling her a witch or a succubus or an energy harvester. So not only are they excusing and condoning behavior that probably is a reflection of themselves, where they at least would like to treat a woman in this way, in an abusive, degrading, sexual way. And this is the thing. At the same time, because she's a succubus demon who's harvesting their energy, they get to be the victim for it too. The textbook patriarchal narcissism. You get to be the abuser and the victim at the same time. These are the types of men who would act out all of their egregious fantasies on this woman and then call her a witch and burn her at the stake if it was 1800 Salem. So I get to act out all these violent fantasies on a restrained woman, but she's a witch who's harvesting my energy and I'm the victim. And now I get to act out even more of my angry fantasies toward women. Burn her at the stake! I think it is also so interesting that they're trying to say that women are not taking accountability when it is the men that are doing so, because what is patriarchy if not a hypocritical, rigged game that absolves men of all their responsibility but also rewards them with everything that they want? Bonus points if it is at the cost of someone else and abuses someone else as well. Especially if that person is a woman, because they 100% hate us. Not all men, but the men in the comments, I see you. I'm sure that your watch history is certainly something. Keep outing yourselves, my guys.